Welcome, I'm Yostula. So today gonna bring you the Midnight Town Stories Adam's Diary. So this game came out today and is published by Dark Ocean Game Studio and is developed by I think it's 4 people. I think, but it's hard to remember the names. So this game is a like they say horror game, story rich, and at the same time they say it's like how it's called that those rooms that have a lot of puzzles. How it's called that? I don't remember the name, but it seems interesting. Yes, it's a lot of puzzles that the game will have because, like I say, it's like those rooms that you need to solve to escape rooms. So you know immediately that is a lot of puzzles. So let's start. At the same time, they say it's like the story is like true, but characters are fictional. Like the names and characters are fictional, but is based on a true story. When doors and windows are closed, try breaking down all the walls that surround you. Okay, when doors and windows are closed, try breaking down all the walls. Do you know that story? You can't even read that. But I think he's telling that story. It's based on a true story because it's like a diary that they read and they make the game. See, here it is the names of the developers: 5UTG, Rena Moment. Of course, each one has their place, like developer, music, producer. So Eric Braco. Of course, in terms of length, I don't know.
Ugh, why am I so sore? What time is it? Who's knocking?
Someone is knocking. But can I pick up something for now? Like, there is a thing. How you pick up? It's E, okay? Weird, my name is in those medication, but I don't feel kind of pain. What's going on? There is a pizza. So how we use flashlight? F. Can we open this? No. I spent off my childhood, play video games. I remember that game with green clad forest boy who had to save the princess. Good times, I was happy. I didn't even know what he's talking about. We can lead or take out, okay. Let's close this door. That has planks. You need to look, you can't do like this, you need to look to this, okay? Can we remove this? Doesn't seem so. We have a phone that we can't use. A wheelchair, who put that here? It doesn't belong to me, I think. You can't play. Who nailed these planks to my bedroom door? All this mess. What the heck is this? There's a lot of candles, is what it is. Isn't that the exclamation point? Yes. This house belongs to my dad. Speak of which, where is he? Where is my mom? Huh, it appears exclamation point, why? In this okay, things that you can interact appears exclamation point. Huh. See, exclamation point. Okay. There's a real strong smell of fur in this bucket. I'm confused. Can see the console too. This bucket we can't. It's the same thing. Okay. There's nothing else to do. Can we crouch? No. We can jump, but jump for what? It's in here only, but can't do nothing with the mirror. Nothing with this painting. Maybe light the candles, all the candles. Guys, for now I'm not seeing anything to do. The bucket doesn't do nothing. The plants? No. The piano is weird, that doesn't have nothing to do. Okay, there is nothing. It's like this part is too dark in here. Weird, my name is on this medication. Ah, there is something in here. Well, so many words, did I take all of these by myself? Maybe that's why I can't remember a lot of things now. Only that? It was nothing else? This only that. This is the console. There's a way to crouch. What does that sound? You hear something, but nothing happened. You clearly hear something, but what was it? The exclamation point, you need to be near. But you hear something like unlocking, but nothing happened. Yeah, because still close. When it says the doors and the doors and the windows are closed, try to break the walls. But the problem is the game doesn't give you like what are the buttons to interact. What are the buttons in settings? Are there buttons? No, not even buttons to explain. They interact, left mouse click to attack, E inventory, flashlight, X camera. Okay. Attack left mouse, nothing works. X camera. I can't even do nothing with the camera, because we don't have it, right? Because should attack, Should it here? Nothing works, like the attack doesn't work. Because these red candles, they must be for something, the red candles, because they are the different ones. See? You hear something, there we go. It's the red candles. Take out the red candles. The light of them. Jesus, fuck my life. What was that sound? Like... I remember these suitcases, they belong to my mom. But what are you doing here in the hallway? Was that sound only because of a mouse? That you clearly can't see it? What the fuck? It's a skeleton. Why is this statue here? It must have something to do with something in this hallway. Okay. Something to do with this hallway. I remember this bookshelf, it belonged to my dad, but why is it all broken and empty? My dad takes such good care of these things. This statue looks familiar to me, but I can't recall from where. You can't interact with this one. This old computer is running some codes that I have no idea what they are. Unreal Engine symbol in there. These are statues, see? There you go, something happened. Ah, a key. Okay. There we go. Take out the candle, get the key. Is for what? For you? No. A clown in here. Holy shit, it looks so real. Seems like it's asking for something, but what? Wait. These look like hospital stuff, but why is it here? In here there's nothing to interact. Because it's the exclamation point that you need to see. The hallway is packed with trash and seemingly useless stuff. Okay, let me see inventory. It was used, the key. It was for this, right? Okay. Can I pick up this? No, it's a shame. God. Why is this fridge here, and why are my mom's suitcase on top of this old fridge? Mom, what's going on?
Hello?
What the fuck? Haha, we have a baseball bat now. Come on, motherfuckers. Why are all these things flying, and that baseball bat? I better grab it to protect myself. That exclamation point was there. This water was mine, I don't understand. Where am I? Am I dreaming? Saving. Huh, again the console. Ooh, hell threw away my video game. It shouldn't be here. And this TV, it used to be in my room. Why is it here? I'm getting scared of all these. Can we run? Oh, Jesus. Yes, you can run. You can run. Jump to there? There we go. Go saving. Jesus, like falling like that. What scares more is the sounds. Like sounds coming from the back and like that. Like holy shit. Okay, exclamation point. All these lockers thrown around. Wait, I remember them. Yeah, they were at school I attend, but I can't remember anything else. Wait, I remember this bench. This is where I spent many days crying, but why? I can't remember. Yeah, the light could be better, the light to see better, because if you only know by exclamation point what you can interact, it should be better the light to see the exclamation point, or the exclamation point should be bigger. There's something wrong. I better check the other paintings too. It's watching this.
Can anyone please help me?
Oh, it moved that in there. Wow, randomly, and it opened that. It moved that.
So this is where it all began.
How we see the papers? Because that was a paper. This chalkboard has a lot of marks. Some of them, for some reason, they hurt me a lot. Okay. I remember spending many days here, but they weren't the best. Okay, what the fuck is that? Okay. She didn't like I pressed in these papers.
Whoa. What the fuck? Is this a nightmare or something?
Yeah, it needs subtitles. Doesn't have subtitles. There's a super negative energy coming from these shares. Yeah, it needs subtitles. I think they forgot of that. We came from there. So through here. Whoa! What the fuck? What the fuck is this? What the hell? A paper? But
This is when I started worrying more about others.
the problem is that you can't see the papers. There is no way to see, right? To go to the inventory, but the papers aren't here. Ah, on the diary. Oh. Oops. August 26, 91. My town is super small and only has... Oh my god, is a lot. Yeah, that is a lot. August 30, another hellish day in my life. Waking up was crap. Having breakfast was crap. Going to school was crap. School was crap. I came home and it was crap. I didn't do anything. I don't have the will to live anymore. Okay. So these pages are about his life. But it's like I missed the others, so there were others? Right? Is what I'm understanding. There was other papers that you needed to find. These broken badges and these monsters, what's happening here? Could they represent my past? Yeah, because school was crap and like that, the way he says. So let's go through here. It's like I miss some papers, but the papers is more to understand the story, to understand what's happening. I'm back here again. So this closes this. Yeah, because like these are like this, so we need to switch these. But you can only put like that, okay. So we need to go through there. This school was Catholic and the nuns loved to hassle me. They will follow me around, do anything to harm me. Now I understand why. You can't press in these ones. So this goes around, right? Only to see our past. So for what I'm understanding. Because we already been here. But it's better to check only. So it happens again, same thing. Because it's to understand that it's a Catholic school that we were.
Whoa. What the fuck? All I wanted was to be. Is this a nightmare or something?
So we got more another paper, yes. 27. Today was second day of school. I woke up as if a shadow was holding on to my body, not letting me get out of bed. My mother had to come to my room 3 times to try to wake me up, but it didn't work. I ended up not being able to get up. My mother asked if I was feeling okay, and I say yes, that I was just too weak to get up. I spent all day lying down. I didn't feel like eating or doing anything at all, just like how I woke up. I'm going to bed now at night. I didn't even change my pajamas. What horrible day. 1,000 things cross my mind, but I have nowhere to run. Tomorrow I have to be strong enough to face reality and go to school. Ah, yes. Nobody likes go to school. That's the biggest issue. Shark Bow, we already saw that. Okay, so you see, but there was a paper, so I missed that paper. In here is to understand that we worry about others. That's why it appears this like... It's not like monsters, but you need to attack to them. What are these shares doing here? Oh, look at this. This isn't weird. No, it is like this. Okay. Well, like, isn't this different wall? But no. This move to here. But you can't interact. I'm only here to check because I can miss something. Isn't there the paper? No. But I think what I will say developers to put more lights to see, or the exclamation point to be bigger. Because sometimes you can miss it because you can't see well. Yeah, in here there is nothing else, okay. And now we go back to reality. To reality, let's not say like this reality, right? Yeah, but can I go? It's saving, but I can't do nothing else. Cause it's to fall. Oh! What the? What the hell happened? No, I'm still here. I need... What? It's so weird, this. It comes one thing, but it seems like... see? Like, huh? Can't I go to that? What the? It's so weird. Like, feels like... Okay. Feel like I couldn't jump to there. Okay, I need to wait because it's to the back that appears. Not this one. This one is where I came.
Hello? Can anyone please help me?
Okay, this a new place now. Can't do nothing with that.
Is there anybody out there?
But you can say it's weird how the game is, because the characters are some kind of inside, maybe it's some kind of sign. It's only that, but you can't do open. This is not to interact. This is getting worse and worse. What the heck is happening here? Paper?
I've denied my feelings my whole life. And that only brought me pain.
May 4th. I know I need to get up early, make my bed, have breakfast, and go to school. I do, just can't do these things as is as they sound, because they are not. Saying it like makes it easy, seem easy, but it's not when you have a shadow living inside you. These tasks become 100 times harder. I wish I could be normal, laugh at silly things, act a normal kid my age, but I simply can't. I can't get out of bed without feeling like I'm carrying this immense shadow of silence with me. All I want is to stay lying in my bed. I already wake up thinking about the time when I will return and hide between my blankets. My mother has already noticed that I'm in this state. She keeps saying that I need to be strong, but little she knows that if I were strong, I'll be like this. My father calls it drama. He gets angry when he sees me lying around all day and forces me to go out. And when I go out, I go to this park near my house and sit on the merry-go-round waiting for the day to pass. I've been doing this for a few months now, but today I met someone who I'm absolutely sure will change my life forever. Okay. It says that he passed the time in this. But there's wait, I remember this. I used to go to the park all the time. But why is that it is here? Is this a nightmare? Because it's saying there that you'll pass time in that. Bicycles. All this forge, all this mess. I feel like everything here is part of who I am. Nothing else. Was only for this? No, there's something. But how I reach there? Oh, you can't go up this. Yeah, because then you can't jump. It's very, very weird. I think the game saves a lot. Because that is a dark closet. Whoa, look at this. Yeah, they are super fast to go out. These are doors closed, but you need to know where to go. Because this is where we were. The problem is the game saves always, like why it always saving? Because we saw another, but it can't be through here because we already been here. like no light, no direction to go right, nothing saying where you need to go. I think that's a big issue on the game. Because you can interact a lot with a lot of things, but none of them does nothing. The game is always saving, so you don't know where you are going, if it's correct one or not. Because you can't jump to here to go to that side. Because you see that door, because it's to tell the past. Yeah, because there's nothing else to do. It's not like... Because it's only for this. That says that you can break things, but nothing breaks. And it feels like... first of all, why it's always saving? First of all, it shouldn't be always safe because you don't know what you need to do. Yeah, these doors doesn't work. That jump. Yeah, it's like you get super lost. Like it feels like like not polished because that is in terms of run, but like the idea is lost. It's lost. Like it seems that it's not wasn't to be like this. I understand a escape room. You need to discover what to do like that. Okay, but no direction, nothing saying what you need to do. Like it's all about no, like, oh, take out the candles, oh, do that, or you can go to the past, but there is not, like, even the game doesn't have a tutorial for the player. Doesn't feel like that should be like that. What the? Why am I back here? What? Yeah, like you get like first of all, to interact with things, never put exclamation point. Do like other games do. E to that appears to E to interact immediately. It's easier to know that you can interact, and it's done immediately like that. Second, don't let people walk around like this, because they will get lost and they will get like bored for of looking around. And don't let people the game always save, like, because you never know, the player never will know what's happening. There is a lot of mistakes in here. At least for me, I feel there is a lot of mistakes. I think there is a lot of mistakes because the exclamation point to interact is the wrong thing to do. Being able to come back here, the player doesn't know what's up, like, and it's always happening the same thing. It's like it feels like the idea got lost. If I go through gear now, is it different or you go back to that? It's the same thing. Like the idea of the game got lost in here. It shows Like there's some mistakes here and there. Like always same animation. Like why you need to see? We already saw this. It's like it's not even scary anymore because like we already saw this. It feels that the game
Whoa! What the fuck?
got lost.
Is this a nightmare or something?
Feels that the game got lost in terms of what they want to do. Is for what I can see. But what I will say to developers is put like other games do. E to interact, it appears E to interact, nothing else. It's also like I was told that day. Don't go like, oh, you need to see exclamation point. Like, why you need to see the exclamation point? Like, other games don't do that. Why you want to be different? If the other games don't do like that, why you want to be different? It's like you put interrogation point, but you don't have light to see. So it's what I feel like. The idea of the game was one thing, and it got lost. It was only to hide, because that is only to see the past. But you understand, it's like now the player doesn't know what he needs to do, because the only thing that appears is this. So the player will say, okay, I have to go through here. Okay. Here comes another, okay. But you understand, it's like, first of all, these things are super fast. Like, it shouldn't be like that. Like, doesn't feel finished the game. Feels like it was kinda rushed. Is at least as a player, it feels for me. It was rushed. Something happened because the blink. You could hear like blink, but feels like kinda rushed. For at least for me, doesn't feel like the game is uh like to be released. You hear a blink, but the problem is I don't see nothing different. Yeah, you hear a sound, but I thought it will be this. Or the television, but you understand, it's like it's very very weird. And the game is always saving, is like why it's always saving. See? Bling! But you don't know what it is. I thought this was, but it wasn't. An exclamation point. Because it was always with this. See, let me see one thing. No. Wait a minute. So, it's only with this one in the middle. But what? That's why I say it doesn't seem finished, like... Because you don't see nothing, because we should go there, but nothing is open. We can't. I always thought, okay, maybe jump in here, but then the game doesn't let because it's saying it's not, and that's a good thing to not let, because like that you were forcing the game. But when does that bling, meaning that is something that unlocked. The problem is again, what? That's the issue that I thought. There is nothing for you to know. Because that door is closed. Dude, come on, why the game doesn't walk? Like, it seems there is a wall in there. It seems that the game puts in there a wall. This same thing. But what it did? You understand, like, what it did? Like, it makes a noise, but you are like, what was the change? It's like, you don't need to repeat always this scene. The player already saw this. Why doing this always? The player already saw.
Whoa. What the fuck? Is this a nightmare or something?
The player already saw this. It should be happened one time and it's done. Done. Not like, oh, well, let's repeat. They're like, why, like, oh, let's repeat. Like, they like, no, nothing different. Like, because there's nothing to do. You want, like, I understand they want to make like, but it feels like that is not well, like missed something. Like it wasn't finished, it was rushed, and you have here the game. It's what I can say. It's what I feel. Like it's not done yet. The game it's missing something. Because you hear a noise meaning that okay you did something, but then it's like search and you are like, but why I need to search when the game should say something for me? See, bling, that was a sound but you don't know what it is. I feel like that's the biggest issue for the game. It shouldn't be a bling. What our commands is our character say, oh, in the like down there in that place something happened, and the player will go there. Not like bling, decipher where it is. Because like that, every game can do that, and players will get annoyed. Because you can say this is a puzzle. This for me, this is not a puzzle. This like okay, decipher where you need to go. You see where you need to go? No? So you are fucked. Is what I feel. Cause I hear a sound like the others in the other times, and nothing happens. It says X for camera, and it's like we don't even have a fucking camera. It feels like something missed on the game. It's like if the game wasn't finished, if there was problems, don't release because you're gonna only hurt yourself. This is what I always recommend to the developers. Because this kind of sign, we understand that you wanted us to do the same thing how it was in there. That they want to be like this. Okay, but where? You understand? Like where? And if it's like this, that then games can get ruined. It's like it's not a puzzle. These are not puzzles. These like something to only to make the game bigger is what I have to say. It's only to make the game bigger. Because I don't see what to do more. I hear a sound on the candles because I do what they want, but then there is nothing. The exclamation point doesn't appear in nothing else on nothing else new, right? Because can appear in the others. Because always same thing. It is like feels rushed. It feels rushed. It feels like something is missing on the game. No subtitles, immediately a mistake. Immediate mistake of missing the subtitles. That's one thing that I have to say immediately. No tutorial, nothing. When you don't put a tutorial, it's immediately a bad thing, a bad sign. Because having a tutorial helps the players always. This, like, I don't understand why repeating always this thing. Still don't understand why. We already saw.
Whoa. What the fuck? Is this a nightmare or something?
It's like it feels like that. The idea is in there, but it's those games that you are like you question a lot what happened. It's what I feel. It's what I feel what happened. Idea good, but something missed. Because now I don't know what to do. Because they want you to do that, but then you are like, what I'm missing? Because it's an exclamation point that you need to see. This I didn't prevent my fall. Showing that we fall in there. Oh, another paper. Well, another paper that I missed. Oops, it was the 4. Does I not get out of bed was strong. It's no longer on me. Now tries on me, it's inside me. Showing that he wasn't happy in school. If they knew the person could be destroyed by these bulls, maybe they wouldn't have done it. But it's like, these only to know the past, nothing else. Meaning that is on top, but something is missing. Is what I say, something is missing in that place. You need to do something else. It's like, you can go through here, like, why the game will let you do this? That's kind of weird. Like, why not invisible wall to not let you go there? You understand? Like, why not do that, like an invisible wall? Not letting the player to pass through there. Like, look at this. Why so fast? Why try to be so fast, go up and down? Why? Look, I can't even, like... Is what I say, like... Something had to happen to this, to the game being this, because I feel like the game, look at this. I feel like the game wasn't to be like this bad. I feel it's a hush. It was hushed. It's not being mean. It's like being honest. It's what it feels. It would happen to the game. They just hushed, release it, done. Because you can't crouch, nothing. Because there is nothing else to interact. Only this one, that is to see how should be those candles to do. See, there is no exclamation point in nothing. Only this. That's why I'm saying, like, it was rushed. It was rushed, the game. Because the objective is to go there, to see the past. And there is nothing to do. You can't climb, you can't go in here and jump, see, because the game doesn't let you. See. There is nothing to do. That's why I say it feels rushed, because you don't have nothing to do and it has to be near. And this not puzzle, this like a mess, simply a mess. They say camera, you don't even have a fucking camera. Even the thing in the beginning say that when you don't have where to go to can break walls, but there is no walls that you can break. It feels like something happened, because this is not a game. Sorry, but this is not a game. Because there is no exclamation points. It's like you do something, but doesn't work. Because you do this, how they show in here, right? You do it, but it seems doesn't work because you can't see nothing. What's lit? Nothing. But then you try like, let me try randomly, and you are okay if it worked. But oh, it's only a sound. It's like, what sound is that? Can see? It's like this. I want to see if this comes up again. Yeah, it comes again. Oh, well, like, maybe Case jumping down? No. Like, it's a huge miss. Like, don't release the game when you know it's in this state. Don't never release a game on when you know as a developer that the game is in a state that players will give up on or even refund. This like sending something that even you as developer won't play. Cause this is an authentic mess. I have to be sincere, like this a mess. Like it's puzzles. Where is the puzzle? Nothing happens. Nothing happens. You hear, but nothing happens. Like I can't recommend nobody to buy this. Because sorry, but it's like how I will say someone to buy this. If like even I can't beat it, I don't know what is to do. Like how I can recommend someone to buy. Like the game says a camera, you don't even have a camera. You understand? Like you, like no tutorial, nothing like that. Cause you see that and you know I need to go there. Yeah, there is nothing to interact more. Yeah. It's not good. Not in a good state. Like I reach to here and then I don't know what to do more. Because there is nothing else to interact. Look at this. And the game like always auto saving. It's like don't do that, never. Never do that. Horrible state. Like as a player, that play already a lot of horror games. This by far one of the worst. Because in here you already done everything. Because this was show. I better check the others and it was easy to understand was this. Because that was to check the past. But then something is missing on the other. Last try like that I end because it's not worth passing more time. It's a game that could have potential, but it's a rushed game. It's like I always say, if you as developer see that game isn't in good conditions, never release. Cause should be near to do something and nothing works. Look at this, no, the bat doesn't do even nothing. Cause there is nothing to, like, it's like they forgot something here to interact, like, or pushing the table, or like to open in here, like, or to grab in this chain, right, and pass to the other, is what I feel like they forgot something. Cause there is no, in here, in terms of exclamation point, you barely see one. You see this one in here, only to say that all this mess, I feel like everything part of who I am. Like, you don't see nothing else. Because what I feel the objective will be then to go to where you started. There was those places that are in hoods. You should go there to break it. It's easy to understand that. But I feel like they forgot something in here. It feels like they forgot something. Because if that, like those, here's something, and the only thing that miss is in here, they missed something. And like, pfft, they want the players to discover what it is, no fakes. Like, a lot of things they need to change. I have to say these aren't puzzles. These are mess only. See, you only hear this. Shouldn't be like that. Should be like our characters say there is something like, oh, I hope I hear a cabinet being opened, and you are like, okay, let me go there. Let me see, taking out to see what's different. Cause this some kind of this thing, but there is nothing different. See, everything is equal. And this issue of not a tutorial. Yeah, there is nothing different. Lighting that candle or not, nothing is different. See? And that's why I don't understand. Everything is the same. because I thought it could be this, but it isn't. Yeah, there is nothing different. Because you can go in here, but you can't do nothing, because I understand. The objective is not to do that. Should pick up this to make a ramp to pass. Should be grabbing to go to there. I don't know. Like, it does a noise, but doesn't exist nothing then to interact, to open. It's like the game say that you are missing something that you should have, but you don't know because the game never explains nothing. Because they want us to do like this. So maybe it's some kind of sign. I need to light this one. Because you hear a noise. Because you hear like this. And does link. Because if you do this, no. This, no. Trying combinations, no. But this one, it does immediately. But nothing comes, nothing. It's only that comes always. Because what is the purpose of this? Like, we are seeing our pasts, is what it is, and understand what happened. Like, no doors are open, every door is closed, because we don't even have time to go to the doors to open. Nothing comes from this side. It's like, I'll change a lot from the game. Like, there's a lot of things that they should change. The aspect of the game is not in a good state. Like, exclamation point to do it's not good. It should be E to interact only, not to. It's like there's other games that do with putting E to interact. Why you want to be different? Why? Don't try to be different from others. Like, see what the others do good and do the same. And what they have bad, change. Not like, let me do what I want and then you have what it happens, right? That's bad. Yeah. That it could be this because it was different, but it's not. How I interact with that. This to see our past. This to see our past only. There's not that. Yeah, like, it's a mess. It's a mess of a game. Like, I have to be honest. I can't say it's a good game. It's an authentic mess. Like, first thing that I'll change immediately. Tutorial, not like, oh, press ES to see. Immediate, that's bad. Don't do that. Do like other games. When you start, to like press on that thing to interact. Okay, you do it. Some puzzles, you like when you are doing certain thing. Oh, you hear a noise, and the character should say, "Oh, it. I hear that. Like, let's say a cabinet open, and you know, okay, it's a cabinet that I need to see, or a drawer, right? Depends." Uh, then put subtitles too. There is no subtitles. Okay, that character doesn't talk a lot. Sometimes he talks, but always put subtitles. When you go to the past, because when you see that it's not a nurse. How you call that? A nun. Shouldn't always play. You go there and it's always in a loop, like always appearing. Like, don't do that. You go. It appears. It's done, and at the same time, if you already did that, close then those doors. Like, don't let up, because you can always go and it's always in a loop. That shouldn't happen like that. It should be like, you go one time, it's done. Close those doors and never in a loop. Uh, it's like it's those things, and at the same time, like, don't put exclamation points, never put exclamation point because it's so small to see. You need to be paying attention. See, like, look at exclamation point. That's not how you do. That's super small. If you want to put exclamation point, put it big, or make your light, the light, right, the light of the lantern, be bigger, or do like other games do, that you things that you can interact appears e to interact. If there is nothing to interact, doesn't appear, because other horror games do like that. Why? Because people are used to that. Are used to that. So, like, that's all the thing that I'll change too. And these elevators, right? These elevators, don't make them go fast. Like, let the player go and then they go up slower, not like super fast like this crazy. These parts like here, that there is nothing else to do. Put an invisible wall like that player doesn't go crazy, like jump down like that, because it feels horrible. At the same time, these like, but the most important thing that I'll first change in updates is when you hear a sound like click, right, like I do in the candle, uh, you immediately know that there is something, like the character should say immediately, like something opened in here, or a cabinet, a drawer opened, and like that the player knows immediately, because you hear and nothing, you don't know what it did, right? You are like, what happened? So that's all so that's a thing that I'll change immediately, and the exclamation point I'll put e immediate. Those are the two things that I'll change immediately. Like in a patch, pow, these two things immediately changed. They are the most important things. The others, they will have time to implement. The other things, they have time, but the major two, it was this two. Instead of exclamation, appear E to interact, like that, you know those things you can interact. A tutorial too, like a tutorial they can put in the beginning immediately. And the character, when you hear that noise, the character say, oh, something in here open it, and like that you, okay, it's in here, or like closet, cabinet, drawer, the door, whatever, but at least we'll say like that the player will understand that something is open and they can go in there. Because I hear a noise and I'm like, what? Right? Like, what happened? But yeah, those are the things that I'll change first on the game, and the others will come back later. Like tutorial to the player to know the buttons immediately. Uh, instead of exclamation point, the E button that will appear and bigger. More light on the lantern. This is so small, I understand. It's horror. It's more about the atmosphere. I understand that, but a little bit more light. And when something happened, like when you do that, you hear that sound, the character saying that something in this room, or like in this room, something opened, a cabinet, like that, and it was done. Those are the major things to implement already in the game. Nothing else. The others, the developers can do it or do it in future games. But these are the major ones to make the game at least like two players to have at least wanted to play. So it's better to say, but yeah. But for now, I won't recommend to buy. I won't recommend because you don't understand exact shit. Uh, you don't understand exactly what's happening. Like, you don't know, like, oh, I need to do this to open that door in the beginning, that you need to press on those red candles. You didn't even knew uh, and then in here you can go to this door and the other, but you don't see enough. You can always go to the past to see to understand a little bit of your past, but it's like kind of messy. So for now I won't buy. I will say just remember about the game. Wait for the developers can release a patch to fix all these issues. Like because it's for now it's a mess. I'll say wait for a little bit for developers can release a patch to fix this to change things in the game. And then if they do that, you'll come back and see if it was on a good state or not. But for now, it's not in good state, and I can't recommend because you will get stuck like I am. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy your gameplay and see you guys next time.